Booyah! You're tuned into Channel Electric, and we're back with Shadowgate today. I'm gonna go ahead and resume this now. Ah yes, we were in the stone crypt last I remember. With stone tombs lining the walls of this musty crypt, there is an ancient, almost reverent air to this place. Right, I wasn't sure what to do with this place. There's probably some type of puzzle that I'm probably not quite understanding. Oh, wait, can we... Ah, yes, look, we can look all we want. An indistinct yet noble-looking warrior has been carved into this sarcophagus. That's fun. This torch is firmly secured to an iron bracket on the wall. How helpful. Okay. I don't quite know what to do here. Let's... Let's use this. Okay, it's welded in place. Let's use this. Okie doke. Well, we obviously can't do anything here. Let's try and open the crypt. It is fused shut. Okay, I don't think there's anything helpful here, guys. A series of ancient doors. Alrighty, that's fun. Where are we at? So we've been to the crypt, we've been in the alcove, the grotto, we went all the way to the Hall of Mirrors, right. Oh, I forgot to get a spell. I was looking at my recording last time. We'll probably go back to the sewer, but not at the moment. Let's go through up here. Sorry if okay, I've already been here. I'm gonna forget a few times where I've been, just cause I waited a little while. With a grunt, you push the door open. This game is so pretty. I love the art style of this. This is beautiful. And the fact that the UI, which is the user interface, the fact that everything is so simplistic and you can just click, look at everything, it's a fantastic like whole setup. It's really basic. It's really something you can get into, even if you're just beginning. It is hard to tell from this distance, but you think you see a skeleton chained to a rock. Perhaps you need to get closer. Somehow. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That is the catch. Alright, well then. Let's look at this waterfall. A small waterfall empties out into the lake, and is there anything in the lake? You sense something large and ominous deep below the surface of these black waters. That is blue, excuse me. Yeah, that is blue, clearly. Let's go up here, I guess. A magnificent waterfall cascades from the mouth of an ancient stone statue, painstakingly carved into the cavern wall. Below it, an undulating mass of water hovers playfully above the river. Cool. Oh man, I feel like this is like, I said I didn't want to look at everything, but I feel like this is one of those times where you have to figure out all the puzzles, to get everything that you need, you're gonna have to look at a lot of things and examine. I mean, that's what you do in real life, isn't it? Having cut a deep furrow into the rock of this cavern, an underground river rushes past you into a large crevasse. Huh. What's this? This marking looks like a dwarven craftsman's stamp. Well, looking at it didn't do anything. I don't think I have a dwarven anything. Where's my inventory? Spells? No, I don't have anything that looks like that. Hovering before you is an entity made entirely of water and mist. The liquid elemental continuously forms and reforms in a hypnotic way. Can we speak to it? Oh. You bow and introduce yourself to the elemental. It playfully dances away, squirting you with water. How cute. Okay, that's not gonna do anything good. Let's... Oh man, my keyboard. Is it F2? It was F2. It was F2. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we can't do anything here. Oh, crud, guys. I'm wasting torchlight. Speaking of which, we have 10 left. I need to be careful. It is quite possible that I run out of them. And do I have anything interesting in my inventory? I have some dice used by fortune tellers. A different symbol can define one's future. Not sure what that's about. That's a bottle. This one, it's a metal bar. Pumpkin, spear, sling. Yeah, I should probably mention I've never ever completed this game. And I know I need to freeze this lake. Okay. Tell you what, well, let's go all the way back. Where am I? I'm in the alcove. I need to go to the grotto. Is this how I go to the grotto? No, that goes to a small hall. Yeah, let's go into the grotto. You force yourself through the narrow opening into the darkness beyond. A figure moves within the opening at the back of the grotto. He doesn't seem to pose any risk to you. Oh, that's creepy. That's really creepy. Something back there is watching me now. You stand at the edge of a lava-filled chasm. The faint... Oh yeah, we've already been in here. Okay. So, we need to go to the passageway up this way. Because I don't think I can go into that rope bridge section. Spells. Use. Wait, use. Spell. You concentrate, drawing power from the air on itself. After a moment, you release the spell with a word. With the exception of an annoying headache, nothing else resulted from your... Fabulous. Entrez sounds like enter. Okay, where is it? Right here. Their meaning strangely familiar. The letters E, P, O, and R have been carved into the wall. That is obviously rope. I don't think I have a spell for that, though. Spells. Invoke on? We're gonna use Invoke on that. That wasn't useful at all. Uh-oh. Might be stuck, everyone. If anything, I'll reload this just so that I don't waste torchlight. Can I? Oh. You take a hesitant step onto the rickety bridge. The bridge sways and creaks alarmingly. You halt in mid-stride and step back off the bridge. It definitely doesn't seem safe. Perhaps there is some entity that could help you become lighter than air. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let's just pretend we didn't see any of that. You're probably wondering why I keep loading. It's because doing those actions definitely wears on the torch, because anything other than look is going to weigh down on that. Alright, let's check with this guy. Lackmere is the one who brought you here. You should seek him out. Look for an obelisk. Oh. Have we seen an obelisk? Have we? I don't know. Do you guys know if we've seen an obelisk? This doesn't look obelisk-like. The only thing that I've seen is maybe the alcove. There's a spider here. There's some runes over here. Mirrors, crypt, antechamber, grotto. There's a passageway. We went into the sewer. I guess let's go back. Can we speak to this thing? Let's speak to it. Even though you do not know the name of the stone deity, you mutter a quick prayer under your breath. Let's look at the runes. Strange markings and glyphs line the stone pillar that enshrouds the statue, one that depicts a hooded figure with a darkened visage. Oh, we already read that before. We haven't seen anything obelisk-like. You know what? I'm gonna be right back, guys. One sec. Hold on. Okay, guys. I think I got it now. That was overly complex. I need to take a look at the map. Okay, so we're in the alcove. We actually need to go back this way. And I think I missed something. There should be a key on the floor. Ah, scroll. Need the scroll. We're gonna use the torch. There we go. You bring the lit torch close to the ice. It takes a few moments, but eventually the ice melts away, revealing a scroll hidden within. So then if we look at the scroll... Oh, hold on. We gotta open the scroll. You unroll the scroll, careful not to rip it. Then we look at it. We get the Agap spell. As you scan the scroll, one particular word almost seems to jump out at you. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. Before the scroll crumbles in your hands, you realize that you had learned a spell. Cool. Okay. Now, can we open this door? Yes. You put your shoulder and shove it open. Oh! 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 I don't know, seeing that dragon gave me chills. Okay. The smell of brimstone rises within this chamber as a pair of glowing eyes watch your every move from an opening in the far wall. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save. I'm gonna do a save. We haven't died yet, but this is very possible that I could. Okay. Let's use shield on thyself. Okay. The dragon notices you, moves its ponderous weight, and begins gathering a breath. Oh, okay. We need to take. I'm gonna take the hammer. You take the hammer. Oh! Ooh. With a roar, the ancient beast releases a scorching stream of fire at you. You raise your iron shield just in time to block the dragon's flame, dispersing it harmlessly to either side of you. Okay. I think I need to get out of here. I do see that spear. I'm gonna check my inventory. I do have a spear of my own. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to be near that dragon. You manage to rush from the room before the dragon can release another blast of fire. Teeth chattering, you stand within the cold cellar, hugging yourself for warmth. A creature made of ice hovers playfully on the far side of the room. Hey, you're just like our other friends. Let's look at you. Okay, so we're not going to do anything with that. I definitely don't want to deal with that spider if we don't have to. Okay, now get this. We now have to go to the crypt, which is straight ahead. Okay. So then we take our trusty hammer and we use it on this one. Has no effect. I'm pretty sure I read that properly. Give me a sec. Huh, it just says just open it. Can we open? When you open the tomb, a horrific creature is released, letting out a piercing cry that cuts into your very being. It's a banshee. Well, you've seen the visage of the Warlock Lord, and now you've been cursed. Both of these things are time limits in the game. It's important both to cure yourself before you die and to stop the Warlock Lord before he destroys the world. Some objects in the game are flammable. Set an object on fire by selecting your current torch, the use command, and the object you wish to burn. Be careful not to burn something that might prove useful later on. Okay. I looked up. I have no idea how to cure that. Oh, I guess we have to get some ingredients or something. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's a time limit. Let's not waste time, shall we? You see no way to open the large orange object. Your vision clears and the episode passes. Whoa, that was intense. Interesting. Okay, can we take these? Ah, yes, it's a pumpkin. Cool. That's not what I wanted. With a grating moan. I've never liked this part of the castle. Too many traps. The skull trails off. Okay. So we're gonna use our torch on this mummy. Is there something in there? The ancient wrappings quickly go up in flames. As the mummy is consumed, a sword falls out. Oh, there it is. Found it. So we're gonna take this sword. Cool. Took the sword. And now we need to open up this one. The lid opens with an eerie creak. And then we use our torch. There it is. An amazing gold scepter and leather sack fall to the ground. So we're gonna take the sack, take the scepter, and then we're gonna open the sack. You rummage through the thick burlap and find a scroll and a gear. You take these while discarding the sack. Oh. Where's the scroll? Okay, well, let's open the scroll. Knowing it might be important, you carefully unroll the scroll, and then we'll look at it. The handwritten scroll is faded and difficult to read, but you can make out one passage. When Majal's tail lights the northern skies and the alignments are in harmony, then shall ye take the circle runes of water and fire and the all-seeing eye and place them with the great eagle that sits on the one tree. That sounds like a riddle if ever I've heard one. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. Alright. Well, that was strangely not helpful. I think I got everything out of here. Give me another second, guys. I am having to go through a walkthrough just because I don't know how to continue through the beginning part of the game. Ah. Okay, I got it. Alright, so we gotta go back. How do we get to the, oh, do I need to go to the... I swear. Why can't I drag this stupid map? What is with the map? You silly map. Okay, well, map doesn't want to move. That's okay. Moved before. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go back to the footbridges, which means I need to go way back to the alcove. This game is hard. Okay. Don't care about any of that. We don't need to mess with that dude. Alright. So then, as far as I know, I need to use this hammer that we got. There we go. You strike the brazier with the hammer. The metal bowl separates with a clang and falls into the chasm, leaving the metal legs. Then we take this hook. I don't know what we fashioned that into. Ah, okay. And then we need to go to the sewer. So I missed something. Okay, there we go. We go back through here. Dense green fog, cool. And then nothing about it appears loose. You, decaying smell. Okay, and then we use this iron bar. You lever the bar under the bars and pry them open. See, how would you know that? I guess we go in here. See, there's certain things about this game that I just don't understand. Peering into the darkness, you drop down in the muck and crawl through the tight opening. The stone den is damp and smells of copse and green foliage. As if a mirage, the far side of the cave shimmers and power emanates from a standing stone obelisk. Let's check out the obelisk. The stone obelisk is nearly 10 hands high, embellished with strange glyphs and 3 deep notches. An inner hum emanates from its center, setting your teeth on edge. 10 hands. Just I have big hands. I don't know if that's proper. Let's speak to it. The obelisk doesn't hear you. Well, fine. You know what? I'm gonna invoke this stupid obelisk. You focus your will on the stone obelisk. Your spell is unleashed. Oh, hey, something's happening. Yeah! A strange apparition coalesces from within the obelisk, the ghostly figure of an old man cloaked in a shimmering veil.
You have done well, simple soldier. Now, listen if you have ears, since the shadows grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black, he of whom I have already spoken. This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12? The great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity me not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly. 'Twould have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed.
As it often does.
I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Fare thee well, Ogre. Oh, Wizard's Friend. Lackmere the Timeless vanishes, leaving behind a scroll, a glowing orb, and the words, Fare thee well. Congratulations, you've earned the Wizard's Friend achievement. Alright, so we gotta take this thing. You put the silver orb in your satchel. And then we're gonna open this scroll. Gripping with both hands, you carefully unroll the scroll, and then we're gonna look at it. You read the words on the scroll aloud. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the golden thorn. The last to invoke, the platinum horn. Man, all these riddles! Alright, so we're gonna take this. Because that might be important later. What is this? The damp earthen smell of the mushroom brings back some terrible childhood memories. Is that a thing I can... Can I take these? I can. You take the mushroom. Don't think that's, you know, terribly important, but we're gonna keep it with us anyway. There are 3 mushrooms. Don't think I want to take all 3. Can I take all 3? Take the mushroom. Take the mushroom. Okay. Done deal. Saving. Lots of saves. I haven't died yet. We have a curse. We're cursed. Cursed to wander these halls. Okay. Cool. We already read all that. We're gonna go into this. So, this room reminds you of the Elven Funhouse. Of course it does. You know what else is fun? Using hammers on this. You take a mighty swing with the hammer. A good section of the mirror shatters, revealing metal underneath. Well, I'll be. There we go. You rear back and strike the mirror with the hammer. The glass falls away from the frame, revealing a door behind it. And then we open said door. The locked door just rattles in its frame. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because we're not supposed to be here yet. Of course not. Guess where we need to go? That's right. All the way back. I gotta go get that ice elemental, dude. Oh. Okay. You stay up there now. I don't want beef with you. Okay, so how do we go back? We need to go to the cellar. So we need to go to the small hallway. I sincerely hope I have enough torches. Cause, like, honestly, I'm the type of person that takes forever to solve these darn things. It's weird that the ice chamber is right before the dragon. It's a bit strange. We're not gonna mind that. We're gonna use this on the elemental. Taking the silver orb from the satchel, you advance upon the ice elemental. You can barely hold on as the power from within the orb latches on to the singularity and pulls it inside. A frosty pattern immediately encases the orb. Now, with said orb, I need to figure out where is it? Oh, now the map moves. Okay, we need to go, I think, yeah, we need to go in here. With a grunt, you push the door open, we enter. You find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. Of course we do. Inside. Oh, wait, no, not yet. I wasted a move. That's okay. Let's go ahead and save again. Just gonna make new saves constantly in case I totally flub it up. Okay, so then we're gonna use on the lake. As you release the ice elemental, you fumble with the silver orb, dropping it into the lake. Immediately, the still water freezes into a solid sheet of ice. Excellent work. Oh, I hope we were supposed to do that. Because there's another elemental. Okay, let's look at the skeleton now. It's difficult to tell from this distance, but you think you see a skeleton chained to a rock. Perhaps you should step in for a closer look. That is a thin sheet of ice. That doesn't say a whole lot. Alright, well, let's go over there. Can we? The water is a sheet of ice. You can see that it's frozen just below the surface. Okay, can we walk? Oh, let's go. You step out onto the ice and skate about for a bit. Surprisingly, you manage to keep your balance. Cool. Can I go? Now I can go. Okay. You make your way across the slippery ice toward the chained skeleton. The skeletal remains of some unfortunate soul are chained securely to this rock. Let's look at these. Even though you cannot read the inscription on the rock, you understand its intent to warn others away. Oh. What about the skeleton? The gauze-like fabric is wrapped around the skeleton's head like a blindfold. You survey the skeletal remains. You can't help but wonder what one must have done to deserve a fate like this. And there's something underneath, so whatever's in that ice probably killed him. Give me a sec. Okay. So I guess we take the key. Alright. And then we go back. Can we take the orb? That would prove too difficult. You know, I happen to have once met Lackmere. Fine fellow. Nice hat. I think he has his own tower, actually. Yorick says. Yorick, shut up. I didn't ask you. Do I still have the... I don't have the orb. Huh. Well, I guess we don't have to do that other part. I am reading... I am following something. There's going to be a lot of cuts in this. I'm following a walkthrough. Just because, like, I want to show you what's going on. But I don't want you guys to have to watch the trial and error constantly, and I know that, like, I'm not going to follow it completely. I just need to get through the first part, because the opening section of this is so complex, like, overly so. Therefore, right, we need to go back to the mirrors. Mirrors it is. How's my torch doing? I swear, I hope I don't have to deal with that dude up front. Come on, hurry up. Through there. I keep listening for that music to change. Okay. So, then we use this key on. You insert the key and turn it. The door unlocks and you throw away the key. Yeah! As you open the door, a wave of heat slams into you, making your eyes water. That's not good. Oh! A wave of heat washes over you as you move into the next room. An intense heat, surely from the unearthly fire before you, fills this large room. Can I open the door? As you head for the far door, a bright point of white light materializes above the bridge, pulling a cauldron of heat behind it. In a swirl of fire, the singularity explodes and fashions itself into a creature out of your worst nightmares. The beast hisses at you, blocking your way. Oh, I can fight you. I can fight a dragon. Do we use the sword, though? Let's use the sword. Anticipating your... Oh! Scary. Anticipating your attack, the fire drake leaps at you. Teeth, claws, and flames tear into you, ripping you to shreds and cooking you at the same time. Oh, I died! Oh, that creature was ugly.
What a pity that you have failed in your grand quest.
What a pity indeed. Oh no, where did that put me? I'm scared to ask. Okay. Alright, I know what I did. I figured it out. Okay. Alright. So, what we do is we use this. There we go. Dropping it into the lake, and then we go over to this skeleton. Let me get back in frame. Okay. And then we take the key, and we walk back. Then we use our torch. Yeah! The heat from the lit torch melts the ice around the silver orb, freezing it. Wait. Freeing it, sorry. The ancient artifact rises to the surface of the frozen lake. Okay, then we can take it. Yeah! Alright, now we're making progress. Now, we use it on this guy. You slowly remove the silver orb and hold it out in front of you. Power from within the artifact immediately pulls the entity inside. Beads of water form on the surface of the orb. Nice. We got this, bromanski. Broman dude. Okay, then we make our way all the way back. We go in here. Then we go... Oh yeah, now you're up there again. Oh! Oh, he fired at us. Well, that's weird. He didn't do that earlier. Okay, and we just gotta go through this up here, through here, and up here. See, I got this, guys. Don't ever you worry. Then we're going to use that key. I don't know what I have 3 shrooms for. We're not going to worry about it. Open. Go. Okay. And then we can use this on the fire. Once releasing the water elemental, immediately launch itself into the fire pit before disappearing. The flames lower to a tolerable level. Open. The door sticks a little, but when you put your shoulder to it, it finally opens. Now we can go through. The fire drake didn't even appear this time. Yorick the Skull already mentioned that you can speak to him to get hints. He also has a tendency to mouth off every now and then. If you'd like Yorick to keep his quips to a minimum, simply click on him and then select the hit button. Repeat the process if you want him to pipe up again. Yorick's fine. Veins of light-colored rock are pressed into the darker granite of the cave walls. Ew. Ew. Hey, there's a thing over there. An ancient wrought iron gate rests securely within its carved stone frame. A gear etched in strange runes is firmly connected to a mechanism that protrudes from the wall. Same thing. It's connected to some mechanism in the ceiling via a long chain. So how do I open said thing? I do have one of those gears. Okay. So I don't see an empty spot for a gear, but we're gonna try and use gear. What you expected hasn't happened. The gear did not do anything to the gear. Oh, wait. Huh. Okay, let's figure this out. There's gotta be an extra space for a gear somewhere. Hold on. How about a spell? That seems a rather odd thing to do. Man, shut up. Use entrees on this. You focus your will on a gate. The cold iron responds with a quiver and a mighty groan of protest before suddenly ceasing in its trembling. Something is preventing the gate from rising. Quick question. You do know we are on a quest, right? Shut up, Yorick. Nobody asked you. Can we hit this rock? No. Can we use... You grab hold, hanging on the chains with your full weight. After swinging back and forth a few times, you cease your efforts. Okay, you know what? We're gonna stop doing this. Yorick, what am I doing? One of the gears is missing. Okay, well, where's the gear? I don't see where the gear is missing, yo. I want to say it's right there. And use. Oh, now it works. You let out a sigh of relief as the gear slips into a place with a click. How about that spell now? Ah, debris falls from the rocks above as the iron gate responds, lifting with a shudder and a squeal, opening the way forward. Cool. Let's look at the mummy dude. Reaching upward, the ancient skeleton looks like it might have once been one of the inhabitants of this castle. What is this? This length of metal bar appears to have been broken off from the gate. Let's take it. Never know when you're gonna need that. Let's save again. I swear, guys, I'm gonna fail this. We got a death count of 1, and also a curse, and 1 torch down. Okay. So what if we look at this? Firmly attached to the wall, this rune glows with power. Truly, this must have belonged to one of the wizards of the castle. Do we have any spells that look like that? No, it's not that. Just real quick. It says that we gotta use this on the gear. Ah, you use the bar to pry the gear from the mechanism before placing it in your pack. I guess we need to go in. Whoa, hey there. This vast chamber is dominated by an intricately carved circle, wreathed by 12 stone thrones. This must have been the gathering place. Power pulsates from mystical symbols set within the floor. Let's open this and read it. While much of the scroll is faded, one part still stands out. And in the end, the evil shall be thrice defeated and thrice returned. The first shall raise a warder to bar the gates from opening. The second shall raise one of the carefree to travel the path of luck. The last shall raise a raven to remake what was undone. The letter is signed by Gabriel and includes a glyph which shows 4 vertical lines of varying height. Interesting. Let's take that. And I think now we need to use Invocon again on this. Your eyes roll back in your head as you focus your will on the stone obelisk. You whisper the word Invocon and unleash the spell. The image of Lakmir materializes from the obelisk, so I guess that's how he talks to me.
Listen carefully to my words, boy. There were many who followed the path of the One. Worthy were they, and I counted them as brothers and sisters. Now only I remain.
Aww.
He who is called Timeless.
Because you're a ghost.
I have fought the good fight, sending many of Talimar's horde back to the depths that spawned them. And though my power is beyond that of mortal man, it is not without limit.
You done got old.
But why do I appear before you thus? Am I a ghost? No. Surely I am more than that. This is naught but a projection. As my living being has sought shelter within my tower, it is here I continue my studies to aid you in what ways I can.
Why don't you talk to me instead of Yorick?
I grow weary, but know this. I have glimpsed a vast power at the foundation of this castle. This power the Warlock Lord covets above all else. But he fears as well. A hero from the line of the ancients. Or so says Gabriel the Bard.
Oh, Gabriel.
Gird yourself against what is to come, simple soldier.
Simple.
And forsake me not. Follow the ways of the circle. Stray not from its path.
So walk in circles? That's what you told me? Alright, he materializes from within the obelisk. Stray not from its path, he finishes as its form fades away to nothing. Cool. There's a lot of pathways around here. There's a door up here. The door echoes with an eerie squeal that echoes throughout the chamber. Let's go through. Hey, I'm outside. Not unlike the image in your dreams, the entrance to the inner keep of Castle Shadowgate stands before you, set with a heavy wooden drawbridge. Oh, hey, look, some rope. Take that, thank you. What is this well? You pinch your nose in disgust. The stench of decay rising from this old stone well is nauseating. A rope hangs from the wooden crossbar. Ooh, another rope. Do I want to pull up what's down there? Survey says no. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I will be using the tutorial, or the guide, the walkthrough. Hopefully that's not too upsetting to you guys. Like I said, I've never played this. There's so many things that you can do, and a lot of time would be wasted, and I'm not wanting to waste y'all's time. I know it's precious. The fact that you're sitting here watching now proves that. Very precious to me anyway. I do appreciate it. You take the rope and tie it securely around the iron hook. The result resembles a grappling hook. Of course it does. That was my plan all along. Let's go through the left window. Displaying an expertise you did not know you possessed, you swing the grappling hook about your head a few times and let it fly. The hook catches in the window slit of the castle wall. Let's go up. Oh, okay. You jump down into the muddy moat before using the hanging rope to pull yourself up into the window above. This room is dry as a bone and apparently houses the mechanism that raises and lowers the drawbridge. A hum of power travels along the machinery. Why is there so much? The torch... Oh, the torch's flame momentarily flickers. This type of iron cauldron was forged for one purpose, releasing boiling oil onto attacking forces. I don't think I need to use that. Let's open this scroll and take a look. You read the words on the scroll, noting it's a letter addressed to the wizard Greylord. My friend, I will remain secure in my demesne here, in the Gatekeeper Mountains, guarding the northern passage. Look for my signal pyre. If more come from the north, I regret that I must bring my most formidable pet with me, since only I can control it. The name, Unthullum, is signed in a flourish at the bottom of the page. Guess I'll take it with me. Let's use the lever. You pull the lever to the right. With a rumble, the chains move and the gears start to turn. You hear the unmistakable sound of a drawbridge being lowered outside. Let's go back out. This way? Oh, okay. You test the secured rope, scamper out the window, and successfully rappel down the slick wall. Now, unlike the image in your dreams, the entrance to the inner keep of the castle Shadowgate stands before you, set within a heavy wooden drawbridge. Oh, now this is the keep. Taking a deep breath, you saunter across the drawbridge and into the inner castle. Congratulations, you've earned the Infiltrator achievement. Hello, work! As you enter the grand hallway, a goblin jumps out from the shadows, surprising you with a war cry. While you backpedal, the beast tightens its grip on its weapon. Well, guess what, buddy? I got some weapons of my own. Question is, do I use the sling, the spear, or the sword? Kyle used the save button. Alright, well, let's use my sword. Sword beats sword, yo! With more speed than you thought possible, the goblin anticipates your move and brings down its wickedly pointed cudgel. The weapon penetrates deep into your brain and puts an end to your brief yet adventure-filled life. He's ugly looking. Why are all the monsters scary? I don't like it.
What a pity that you have failed in your grand quest.
Oh, I can't skip this. Oh, there we go. Now I can. Huh. Well, that's all I got time for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, we're going to catch you in the next one. This is going well so far, I think. Well, not terribly. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but when do I ever, huh? That remains to be seen, of course. Okay, guys. Well, Collectrix tuning out. Thanks for watching. See you later.